Hey, so in my bee journey, I want to eventually get to experience removing hives from like a house, a building, catching swarms, that type thing. I would love to eventually get an everything bee vac. Really awesome tool that I've seen several other beekeepers across the country using. Hey, welcome to Smoky Mountain Lash Bees, where lashes led to bees. But of course that's not in the cards just yet. However, the other day had the opportunity, a friend of mine on Facebook had posted a video. The video was a bit blurry, so I couldn't tell what it was. It was a smaller insect. So I was betting on yellow jackets or honeybees. So I offered to go over there and look and try to assess the situation and see if I could help or not. Unfortunately, it was yellow jackets, so I wasn't much help. If it had been honeybees, I would have offered to go in and remove them and set them up here to try to overwinter them and continue them on. Someday I will get to do that. I really want to. But I did take my camera and film just a little bit of the yellow jackets. I was trying to stick the camera up in there to try to see where the nest was, because the nest is pretty far back in the underneath my friend's it's her dad's shed where he keeps his pool stuff and lawn chairs and such. But unfortunately I wasn't even able to get the nest on camera, and they had already been doing all the things I would have suggested for getting rid of the yellow jackets. So I wasn't much help, but I did get a little footage, so and that's what this is. See what's going on up in there. In fact, oh, that's okay. I don't know if I can get it down in there. I can't go any farther. That's crazy. They are way up in there.
Way back there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no wonder it was so fire and the gas wasn't doing no good.
Yeah, you're not getting all the way up into it. I can't even get the camera back. We're doing an October check-in, so it's still warm enough. I've got a few hives that are still kind of light. Lily here is still kind of light. Got a jar filled. Daisy here is still kind of light. I filled up her internal feeder. I can't even really lift Buttercup. These two are my biggest worry. They are super light. There's a filled jar in this box here. New jar there. Can't even really pick this one up, nor this one. This one's pretty good, heavy. Of the nuke boxes, Caroline and Lily are doing the best. And Rosalie and Nikki are super light ones. So they've got food. I didn't intend to, but I did fill up honey flowers feeder, and kind of went through a little bit on the top box. Got a lot of nectar stores, and I can't even lift it. And of course, honey, my overachiever, I can't even lift her hive. So we're not worried. I will take that top feeder off when I go to put the emergency sugar on, the dry sugar, later. But he's working away. Let's go see. Okay, that's an active hive. Let's go look my worry hives. I'm surprised there's not as much traffic coming out of Caroline. Ours is pretty slow. I mean, there are workers coming and going. Don't get me wrong, there is traffic. It is an active hive. It's just not as active. Okay, look at honey cloud here. Working away. Honeycomb. Pollen coming in still, so that's good. Means they're feeding young still. They only need pollen if they have young. For being super light, Rosali's pretty active. Same with Nikki. And of course, my second strongest hive here is good old Buttercup. Busy. Pretty sunny day. Last couple days have been overcast and cool because of what cast off our way from Hurricane Ian. My days are working. Around here. I just saw pollen going into Daisy here. Pretty pollen. Alright, so that's where we're at. Today is October 4th. Going to, while the temps are still staying up fairly decent, I'm going to keep trying to get feed into these nuke boxes. And the one 10 deep. Other than that, I'm not opening up these other 10 deeps. They're double stacked, heavy, and last thing I will be doing is closer to more like Thanksgiving. I'll put on the dry sugar emergency feed. Reason I don't put it on now is the temps are warm enough. Obviously, I've just shown you the bees are out flying. If I were to put it on now, these silly gals would actually go up in there, take the sugar, and carry it out and dump it. Because they don't see it as something they need right now. But in winter, when the temps are too low for them to fly, they come out about in the 50s or above. 50s to 60s, they can be a little lethargic outside. I've noticed mid 60s and up, they're much more happy, which is what temperatures we are right now. So they will carry that sugar out and dump it and waste it. So I wait until the temperatures are more steadily in the temps where they don't come out of their box. They keep it then, and they have it there to eat if they run out. They won't touch it unless they're running low on their nectar stores, their honey stores. So that is where Smoky Mountain Lash Bees is at in our 2022 fall wrap up. Just a few more feeds. I don't think I'm gonna need to do too many more feeds, but a few more feeds. 2 to 1 sugar, so it's 2 cups of sugar to 1 cup of water. It's the ratio. It's great for them to store and put. And it's so funny. I don't know. Let's see if I can get you on camera. There's a bee on the other side of that feeder. You can see it through the through the glass jar. It almost makes it look like they're in the feeder, but they're not. They're right there. All right. So wrapping up. Just a short little update for y'all, and we'll see what else happens as the year wraps up.